can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you tired of living in pain? At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, they make it simple. From head to toe, spine to extremities, they've got you covered. Their multi-specialty team of experts in orthopedic surgery, plastic surgery, podiatry, physical therapy, and occupational therapy all work under one roof to get you back to living life pain-free. Don't wait another day. Visit prairie-ortho.com today or call them at 402-489-4700. Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Former football national champion, speaker, and author Aaron Davis.
Pain is a teacher if you use it. And the lessons in the carnage of pain sometimes are elusive. They hide, they're stealth. The work is finding the lessons through the pain. There's always a message in the mess. Depends on if we want to get dirty and look for it.
Nick Sainer.
Driving left side is Boyer, picks up his dribble, looking for some help, decides to go up strong with it, and the layup will rattle home. Jack Riley picks the pocket of BJ Bradford up the floor to Jack Hostrider. Watch out! Mafisi in the lane, kicks it out. 3-ball, Townsley, right wing, it's good!
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, welcome to this terrific Tuesday. We are 2 more sleeps before the great migration to Arrowhead.
That is right.
Nick, I'm getting pretty dang excited about it, man.
Well, I know
Getting
we
excited.
it's 2 days. I woke up this morning and it was the first time I'd felt this disappointment that it was 2 days away still. It felt like it should have been it should be tomorrow.
So you want one more sleep and you want it to be
Well,
done.
of course. I'm ready for it to be over.
So let me ask you this. Let us know on the text line, 402-464-5685. Again, that's 402-464-5685. How excited, what would you put your excitement level on 10 just being crazy excited? 1 kind of like it is what it is. What is your excitement level right now for the kickoff of the 2025 Husker football season? So, Nick, you would say yours is about a what?
Well, just excited to get college football officially rolling. Like, yeah, last week, week 0, there were a couple of games that we got to see. But once the full slate comes out on week 1, then that's when the feelings get to be a little froggy.
And, of course, tomorrow, me and Nick, you had a great idea last night. I was going to do it today. You're like, hey, let's wait till tomorrow, which I like that idea a lot better. Doing our scores. It shows you where my head was at. I was thinking today was Wednesday.
That's what I'm saying. It feels like tomorrow should be the kickoff of the season.
Yes. So I was thinking that. I'm like, no, you're right. We're waiting on that. There's a lot of great games on this weekend. Of course, Nebraska kicks off on Thursday. Tomorrow, here I go again. Thursday at 8 p.m. A lot of great games. We've got a full show for you today. It's going to be a great show. We got a guest going to be here shortly. But, Nick, at 9:30, we're going to hop into, first of all, I'm not going to say a whole lot. We got to figure out this fight that's going on between Fox and YouTube. So,
oh, man.
Nick.
What a tragedy for both sides.
It's a mess. And for us as subscribers, it's a mess. So we're going to dive deep into that. And let us know also on the text line, are you a YouTube subscriber? And what is your backup plan if that thing does not get resolved by 5 p.m. tomorrow? 5 p.m. tomorrow is the deadline. If they both come to the table with something amicable for both sides, we'll see what happens there. 10 o'clock, there's a lot of sound bites. Coaches were speaking. I think it was Coach Butler. Who was the other coach that was speaking yesterday, Nick?
Well, Dana Holgerson. It was the coordinators' day.
DH, the coordinators were on yesterday. Black shirts were awarded as well. And at 10:30, there was some Jackaroo riding by. Jack Russell right there, Farm Bureau. We're going to read his ad pretty quick here, man.
That is true.
Absolutely. Jack Russell
You
there.
seem jacked up today.
I am.
You're making me a little. I don't usually get anxious when other people are standing in the room, like if I'm sitting. Today, for some reason, you're making me anxious.
So it's a black man sitting.
It is not
standing
not
up and
one bit
wearing all black that makes you like.
That,
so
that does not mean anything.
So if I was sitting down, would you feel a little more comfortable?
Not at all. No, because I want to say, AD, I just need you to take a breath.
Okay. Well, I've been up since 3:30 this morning, so I've been up already almost 6 hours. Actually, almost 6 hours already. I'm ready to go.
So you have 1 or 2 energy drinks in you already?
Do you know I have some coffee?
Okay.
That is in me right now. I do have that. Man, Red walking down the street right there. So I do have some coffee.
It's just.
It's just over.
Yeah, I mean we're all over the place here.
No, it is a great morning. So I'm really fired up, Nick. Can you tell I'm really fired up? I'm
fired up for just who walked in. I'll let you go ahead and handle that. I'll take care of this in just a second. We're gonna be joined. We're gonna be joined by a special guest in just a few minutes here. So stay tuned. Let's get some reaction from the text line. Let's go once again. How excited are you for the Husker football season to kick off? Brian says I'm definitely at a 9.5. I have a countdown calendar going on our family's whiteboard. Brian, go Big Red. There you go, Brian. Garage Jeff says 8.5. Crowbait asks a very important question. When does the ticket tailgate start on Thursday? 5 p.m. is the time to start. 5 p.m. is the time that we'll kick off. Now, the good thing about having the game on a Thursday, there's not very many good things about having a game on a Thursday or a Friday, but the great thing about having the opening game on a Thursday, we're going to have our normal day of programming all day on Thursday. The way that it'll do it, instead of old school going from 3 to 6 p.m., old school will go from 3 to 5 p.m. And then at 5 p.m., Jake, myself, and the rest of the crew at Blur Events down in Kansas City will get the party started. You can probably hear everybody in the background. Look at this. So what we have going on right now is we have somebody, a special guest in the studio. He hasn't joined in the studio yet, but Joseph from One Potato and Barbecue just walked in. Thank you, AD. For Joseph from One Potato and Barbecue just walked in. Here's the deal. He's handed out meals to Bill, to Sip, to Jake, to AD. All of them are just having a great time out there in the little lobby cafe area. But here we are. We're in here doing some radio shows, and that looks incredible. They just handed me one, and that looks absolutely incredible. So we'll get to that. We'll get Joseph in the studio in just a minute there. But just a reminder, programming conversation, 5 p.m. on Thursday is when it all starts up for the Ticket Tailgate pregame show this Thursday, 5 p.m. down there at Blur Events. Make sure you can still get your tickets. There's only a few tickets available. There's 3 different options, 3 different price levels. So there's obviously a little bit of a cheaper option that doesn't get you as many perks from our friends at Blur Events, and then there's a little bit more expensive options that'll kind of get you the whole shebang as well. So there you have it for this Thursday against the Cincinnati Bearcats. Husker Stu says, I'm at a freaking 10, baby. John and Cortland is assuring that it's going to be okay. He goes, 2, it's good to get the season started, but I'm not involved or participating, and no YouTube TV for John and Cortland. Old Dad 34 says he's at a 10 on the excitement level. We'll have so much to get to throughout the course of the show today. As AD mentioned, we're going to be joined by Joseph in just a few minutes. We're going to have this conversation with the owner of One Potato and Barbecue here on the show in just a minute. Tell you guys all about their awesome things that they got going on during the football season this year around the city of Lincoln. Also, later on, the YouTube and Fox disagreement, argument, standstill that is there. How do you just find out? My thing is, like, how do we not know anything about this until the day before the agreement has a deadline, right? The agreement has to be finalized, has the deadline at 4 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. And it's like, man, how do we just find out about this? So we'll dive into all of that. But now, finally, you guys have just been enjoying food out there. I'm a little disappointed in you guys because you've just been enjoying food outside, and I've just been stuck in here talking about Husker football, which I'm not mad about. But you guys were causing quite the ruckus over there,
Bush
AD.
and Sip had never had a potato, one potato barbecue with my buddy Jay Shannon right here. Jay Shannon, good morning, brother.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
He got that pastor voice.
Yeah.
Like his dad, too. Good morning,
He
good morning. Can I get an amen? Amen and amen. Joseph, man, first of all, Jay, man, we'll give folks a little background. Me and Joseph, Jay Shannon, go back 40 plus years, even longer than that, because our fathers his father is the state superintendent of our church congregation, as far as that goes, Church of God in Christ. And our parents go back years and years and years. His dad had the smoothest haircut growing up when I was a kid.
Is that right?
Man. Always he had that shag going on, and it was always perfectly cut. And his parents are from New York City, but they moved here. Your dad played football where?
Yes, my dad played football for Kansas.
He played football at KU.
Yeah.
So we'd always have those conversations over the years. And even just seeing you, I'm going to keep it together, emotional, because it was my mom's birthday today too. And so our parents go back so many years. And my father passed away. His father was the speaker at my dad's funeral. So we do things very traditional in Church of God in Christ, but just a powerful sermon. But we're family. Joseph, man, it's good to see, because he always had these nice 3-piece suits when he was a kid too, man. Because I'm 51. Jay Shannon, you're what, 47? So you look not much difference there in age. How did you get started? And why with the restaurant? Because you're very entrepreneurial, first of all.
Yeah. So let me start by saying this. Thank you, man. I appreciate you inviting me and One Potato here and to talk Husker football. You know I'm a Husker fan.
Yes.
And he is my brother. We come from a fraternity of men who had great fathers. So any man that I meet that had a great father, it's just a kindred connection to understand what it means to, live a life of integrity. So glory to God for that. So One Potato and Barbecue actually started, it's going to trip you out, as a fundraiser from our youth group. We wanted to take our young people to our national youth convention every year. And we didn't want them to have to pay for it, obviously. So we were raising money to do charter buses and charter planes to take them across the country. So I would take about 20 guys and girls to Florida, wherever the conference was, we would take them there. So I bought into a business to start this potato thing.
Mm-hmm.
And after buying into the business and starting the potato thing, I came up with the seasoning. So it kind of diverted from what the original recipe was because we added the seasoning. And then since then, man, we've been doing catering successfully for about 10 years. And then we accidentally went to, I say accidentally because it wasn't planned. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like we kind of tripped into a situation to where we were at University of Nebraska in Omaha, inside the student center, and the staff and the students really love our potato. And that kind of pushed us off the porch so that we would open a brick and mortar restaurant. Mm-hmm. So now we have a brick and mortar on 24th and Lake Street in Omaha, Nebraska. Our exact address is 2402 Lizzie Robinson Avenue, which has a connection to our history and our church. So it was ironic that the address was that. We've been there for about 3 months on a soft open. We're open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We take a break, then we come back and we're open from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Now, here's what the potato is. We bake a potato to perfection. Okay. And I got you a potato too. You need. While
I appreciate
I'm talking,
that. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. Hold on, I got to zoom in on this.
If you could, right? So and I haven't topped that one with barbecue sauce. So we take a potato, we bake it to perfection. Then we take smoked butter and we put smoked butter in there. Take all the milk fat off the butter, so the butter is, so it's a fancy word, but it's just in a way to where it doesn't get hard the same and it tastes better. And then we top it with our proprietary seasoning, which is low sodium. It tastes amazing. And then we put cheddar cheese, we put ranch, we put bacon bits, and then the prize is probably what you see on camera is we top it with smoked chicken, smoked pork, smoked brisket, or smoked sausage. And the potato and the potato that these guys are eating today is what we call the Mama Shannon. It's after my mom. Mama Shannon. It's her favorite potato. It is smoked chicken and smoked sausage. So we topped that with barbecue sauce. We just made a new connection with a new barbecue sauce company, and that is Grandma Foster's barbecue sauce. So
where's that out of?
It's out of Nebraska.
Out of Nebraska as well.
Yeah, it's high fructose corn syrup free. No high fructose corn syrup. I said don't say that twice.
No, the people on here.
So it is what it is, man. You need to put barbecue sauce on that, bro.
You try, nigga.
I just met Jesus.
Yeah. Praise the Lord. Hold on.
Oh my, dude, this is insane. I don't even know how much potato I got. The meat is incredible, though.
Yeah, that's the smoked chicken, and then it's our seasoning. You gotta dig in there, man, and try to get the potato.
Joseph,
too.
Man.
I mean, hold on. Hey, put some barbecue sauce on this thing, man. Put some barbecue sauce. Just top it a little bit.
Come on over and take care of that.
So the way that Jay puts the barbecue sauce on there, a few from our text line.
That's what I'm saying.
John in Cortland says, yes, please. Dang. Eric says, good morning. He goes, I'm going to have a heart attack just listening.
No.
Dave
Yeah, just drizzle. Yep. That's enough of that. There we go.
Look at that,
dude.
Right there.
This is insane.
Look at that right there.
Joseph,
folks.
You're welcome back anytime.
I can't say what Sip said when he had a bite the first time.
Hey, man.
We
should be balanced.
We do have FCC
right?
policies. We can't repeat what he said. Dave from Renew, if you come back, bro, there's plenty for you, brother.
That should be balanced well with the sauce, right? You taste the sweet.
Yeah.
You taste the So everything there is like curated to perfection. Like we and when I say that, I'm not using that as a boastful statement. In reality, we just wanted to make sure that when you taste the potato, it tastes like the one potato. Like you will never taste another potato. There are tons of loaded potatoes, bro.
Yeah.
There are tons of them.
Ain't not like that.
Nothing tastes like that.
Here's the deal. You can't when you get it and open it up, you can't see the potato because it's so full. So that's my point.
And it's underneath there. And you know what, Brother Jay?
Yes.
That potato's down there like Lazarus was down in the tomb. And then the Lord said, Lazarus, come forth. And Nick,
He's tasting the Lazarus right now. He's tasting it right now.
And it's early too, bro. It's 9 a.m. right now, man. So
that's why I told him I was going to break my rule and eat this because I normally don't eat.
Yeah.
it.
How do you not?
So Jay, you were okay. You're right. UNO.
Yes.
You do catering as well.
Yes,
Now, I want
sir.
to get to that in a second.
Yes, sir.
But you also cater to Google there in Omaha and LinkedIn.
No.
correct? Is it Google?
PayPal.
PayPal. That's right.
PayPal. Yeah. Shout out to all the PayPal people. Turner Construction. Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all of the Air Force guys because we're off at Air Force Base too. Off at Air Force Base, PayPal, UNO, Turner Construction. Those people look out. I mean, they love us, man. To be honest with you, those are the people that keep the balls rolling. And then we got the brick and mortar that we just opened. So and it's named One Potato. If you look at the logo,
why did you name that?
that's Omaha, Nebraska, bro. The ONE. Like, what you mean? It's the one
That
potato. This
is
is
something.
Omaha's
I gotta look
potato,
that.
man. Because again, it's a distinct taste. You won't taste anything like it. It is a signature taste, and we would love for it to represent Omaha, bro.
That
ONE.
is real. I didn't even pick that
Yes,
up.
sir.
ON1.
It's the one, bro.
How did you come up with that?
You know me, man.
You got that gift.
Can I talk my talk?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
it's glory to God.
Amen.
I'm not sufficient of myself to think of anything as of myself. My sufficiency, my ability, everything that I have, every good idea comes from God. So I give him the
gifts.
glory in every aspect. That's just not, lip service. You know that.
You live it.
That's what I live, bro. That's what
You
I've
live
been doing all my life, man. Or at least since July 23rd, 2006. That's what I've been on.
You know what, Jay? Me and you both, any mistakes we've made as men, we couldn't say we learned it at home. We had outstanding parents, and you were stirring up the gifts plural,
Yeah.
and you're being such a blessing to others. What brick and mortar for three months now? If you could say, where would you like to see the business go? We got 127 days left of this year. I already know that because I write it down in my journal every morning. Just what are you going to do with today?
Yeah.
Where would you like to see the business at, let's say, a year from now?
A year from now, to be honest with you, I feel like our product is something that it should be like in an arena or something like that. And I'm just being honest. Like when I look at the trajectory, it works well in settings where people are having an amazing time. We obviously want to expand our business footprint. We are on 24th and Lake on purpose. The powers that be seem to believe that area is blighted in some area, right? It's 24th and Lake. There's not much commercial development. So us taking the risk, if you will, of going there first, even though we've built a large clientele in Western Omaha, we went there first because we want our people to have it. And when I say our people, I just want the people to have it.
In that neighborhood.
Yeah, I want to take the risk of if I'm going across the country or doing things of that nature to bring people to the underserved, then I would be a hypocrite if I didn't start there. You know what I'm saying?
Home. You never forget home.
So our church I can look at our church from where my business is. You feel me? It's just a community that I care a lot about. And so therefore we started there. And we would love to, and I believe we will. And I know we will. We'll grow to have locations, preferably one in Lincoln, in Omaha, and stadium, at this arena, that arena. It's a distinct thing. You feel me? So, and it's a taste enough to where people crave it. And like I said, we've built
Nick
up
ain't said a word in about 3 minutes.
That's my man. He's doing the right thing. So you know what I'm saying? We built up an audience. So, that's it. We just want to, want people to enjoy it, want people to grab a hold to it. We want everybody from Nebraska or Omaha to know that this is their potato. Like, this is the taste of Omaha, man.
You got Money G in Kansas says, God bless the potato. Old Dad 34 says right here, I'm hungry now. Thanks, Joseph. You mentioned, the catering part. Let's say someone in Lincoln or Omaha surrounding areas. What's the furthest that you will go out to cater to within the state? What's your radius, if you would?
Man, I go as far as they invite me because in reality, I just need an oven. I mean, we smoke the meat, and once we smoke the meat, then I can take my smoked meat anywhere. Pause. Sorry about that.
No,
I know you got. I looked at his face when I said it.
Well, I was smiling because I'm eating. I'm smiling because I'm eating, not
Like,
because
I'm sorry.
I'm just thankful that you guys keep.
Paul.
I'm just thankful you guys keep eating or keep talking, so I can handle it.
And we're creative too. Like, so we've gotten it. Like, we've been catering for, like I said, a decade. And we make all kind of cool stuff. Like, we make this in a sundae. Like, it looks like a ice cream sundae. We take the potato and mix it and mix all the cheese and the seasoning and the butter and the ranch, and then we scoop it like a sundae into like a ice cream dish, and then we top it like, how you have candy, but the candy is like chunks of chicken and brisket, and then we drizzle it with barbecue sauce.
All right, can
Fire.
I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do you ever get tired of potatoes?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
All right, cool.
Do you taste the seasoning on that?
I
mean, what do you mean?
I never said that I would get tired of
Yeah, bro,
potatoes.
like,
I was just asking
nah.
if you did.
No. And then at the restaurant, we have, I claim that our wings like kick real butt, bro.
Oh, you got wings
yeah,
too?
bro.
At the
I
restaurant.
take that seasoning that you taste on that, and I put it on a chicken wing with smoked butter, and like a little cayenne kick, just a small little.
So,
you know what I mean?
So what's all on the menu that you got?
So we got the potato. That's the half potato that he's eating. That we have a whole potato.
That's a half?
That's the half. So we got the
So
whole.
this big old thing is a half.
Yeah, that's the small box. We got a larger box. And that's the half. You could get the whole potato. We put all of that beautiful flavor into a wrap, and we call it like a giant egg roll.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I want that.
and
then
smash.
And then we got, obviously, we're a barbecue restaurant, so we're a potato barbecue restaurant. So we have sandwiches that kick butt, like, you know what I'm saying? Brisket sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, sausage sandwiches, pulled pork sandwiches. And then we do, again, for my salad people, I'm being serious. Listen to me when I tell you this. We do one of the dopest smoked chicken salads and smoked Cobb salads in the game. This is what we do. We season the lettuce. So you do not need salad dressing, right? So we season the lettuce because if you know, our signature seasoning is a powder.
Mm-hmm.
So it just coats the lettuce. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
And then I put, we put the cucumber, the tomato, the cheese. If you don't have a nut allergy, then we put like some candied walnuts. We put real bacon, cheddar cheese instead of blue cheese. And then we top it with that chicken that you taste and all of its juices. And then if you shake that, season the lettuce, and if you shake that up, I'm serious, bro. If you shake that up, right, inside the box we give you, you do not need salad dressing. I had a professor at UNO. This is no cap. I'm not capping. Professor at UNO has been a vegetarian for like 30 years.
Yeah.
He comes to the student center because someone tells him about our Cobb salad. And he was like, man, I got to taste. They tell me you season lettuce. I said, I do, bro. You got to taste it. So I give him a couple leaves of the lettuce, right? And two, we use like real, goodness gracious, I can't think of my mind, but we don't use romaine or iceberg. We use like field greens.
Okay.
Like lettuce, spinach, and all that kind of good stuff. Like healthy stuff, like real greens, if you understand. So I give him a couple of the greens and he bites it. And his response, I'll never forget. He was like, I was never expecting to have a culinary experience inside the student center at UNO.
Oh, wow.
He was like, bro,
he
did. And that's why I never forget it. He was like, I've been eating lettuce for 30 or 40 years. I've been a vegetarian for decades and I've never tasted a salad like this. So I always thought the salad was good. You know what I'm saying? My dad is a salad guy too.
Yeah.
So
I've
I kind of perfected a salad to the point where when he eats it, he's impressed.
Man. Dave in Fullerton says, you guys are killing me.
I can't imagine how painful it is to be on the other side of this and not be able to enjoy it.
Jay, we're definitely not the last time we're going to have you back. Let's say
No.
someone wants to get in touch with you. Where do they go to find you at on online?
Just go to Facebook and look up One Potato, O-N-E Potato. And you should find us on Facebook. If you want to order, we'll be at the restaurant on Thursday at 402-819-9337. And also we're on DoorDash. So if you are in the city limits of Omaha, all the way up to like 180th and something, and then small, like little portion of Sarpy County, DoorDash will bring it to you. Shout out to our partners at DoorDash. DoorDash helps small businesses like us really expand their footprint.
We're going to put your contact too on our socials. Me and Nick will post about it.
Yeah, I already did. We're good.
We'll
Thank you,
definitely
bro.
do that. And I'll
It's
send you
insane,
clips
man.
of this as well so you
For
can
sure.
have it. Absolutely.
Can we talk a little Husker? Can I say
yes,
something?
yes.
We got to get to break. So
Okay,
let's
okay.
go ahead and bring it back.
We'll bring you back. Like, can you say?
What do you mean?
Folks, it's the Tribe. We got Jay Shannon in the house. We'll be right back.
From the capital to castles, starting this December, fly nonstop from Lincoln to Orlando with service from Breeze Airways. That's right, nonstop flights to Orlando out of LNK are starting this December. You're now just a flight away from Disney World, Universal Studios, Legoland, and the Space Coast. stretch, breeze with complimentary family seating. Book your magical getaway now at LincolnAirport.com. LNK, make flying easy.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor. We want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O, sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel.
Big news, Nebraska. Love Omaha is now Love Nebraska. This is more than just a new name. It's a tribute to what Nebraska represents in the world of volleyball. It's still the same team with the same mission, led by players you know and love. Now backed by a new ownership group led by Jordan Larson. As Love Nebraska, they're entering an exciting new chapter, pushing for a championship title in 2026 and building new opportunities for the next generation of players across the state. They want you with them. Let's show the world how Nebraska plays volleyball. Join the movement at LOVBNEB.com and sign up to become a Love Nebraska Insider today.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations. Boxing is back this Saturday with no nonsense at The Complex. The Midwest's best professional boxers will display their best performances with hometown favorites Clyde Godzilla Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks among the boxers. Get your tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com, where you can live stream the event as well. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. this Saturday, August 30th at The Complex at 1555 Yolanda Avenue.
Need an electrician? Call Bryant. A new light, fan, or switch, upgrade your panel, or solve any problem. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. Whatever it takes.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back on this tremendous Tuesday. We got Jay Shannon rolling with us from One Potato there in Omaha. We got, obviously, got to take care of our buddy Jack Russell because he takes care of us. I'm pulling this up here. Nick, yours is gone.
Yeah, mine's been consumed. I still can't believe that that's the smaller of the two portions.
That was the small
Amen.
potato that he had, and Nick tore it apart.
I did. There's a reason I didn't talk last segment.
Yeah, he didn't say a word, man. Not a word.
I was busy.
This segment is brought to you by Jack Russell, who just drove by about 25 minutes ago. Jack, we appreciate you, my brother. Love you. Thank you much. On Farm Bureau Financial Services, he's been a well-respected rep since 1999. He can help protect your home, your vehicle, your family, or even your future. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100 or visit one of Jack's 2 locations in Lincoln or in Seward and learn how Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services can help you. Jay, we appreciate you staying for another segment with us. Jay, you're a huge Husker fan.
Yes.
Massive Husker fan.
Yes.
What's your outlook for this year? What are your expectations?
I am on the other end of optimism, right?
Other end of it.
On the other end, like on like the far extreme end of optimism, not on the opposite end, right?
You're all in on this.
I'm
year.
all in, bro. I am. The Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid has Sprite in it, and it also has some crushed ice in it as well.
It sounds like you got some vodka there too.
No vodka. No, sir. Just Sprite. Right, that's my little Emmy, and the Kool-Aid is in there. It's red, definitely. It's tropical punch.
Well, before we go deeper into Husker football, unknown texter 8893 goes referring to the food. I hope you guys have your windshield wipers on standby. I'm about to drool all over the window.
Oh wow! Come on. Thank you.
You gotta stop by. You gotta stop by and check some of this out. Unknown texter 8893. Jay, okay, you're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Go.
And let me ask you this: why?
Man, it's been a long time coming, first and foremost, right?
It's been that way for 20 years.
Yeah, and I've been there.
I remember in 2017, it was a long time coming.
It was. So I am of the you know what I'm saying, in 1994, 95, 96. Those were my high school years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, I remember, parking at Lewis and Clark in Omaha and sprinting to 72nd and Dodge after the championship. You feel me?
Wow.
Like, this is a thing. So my sons have never seen us good. Okay. And for the first time in a long time, it feels as if we have the pieces to the puzzle. We got a coach who is a great speaker, but prayerfully he is even more of a leader of men, right? And it looks like he's, he's checking the boxes. Looks like we've had a defense for the last couple of years.
Yeah,
we've had a defense.
It just wasn't complimentary,
right?
unfortunately.
So we've had a defense for the last couple of years, and I feel like based upon what I saw last year and what I'm anticipating and seeing this year, the offense should be able to hold their end of the stick. And if that happens with everything else, all of that information, all things considered, man, we should at least be able to win. Like, now this is my fan part. Now here, that was reality. Now here comes the, you know what I'm saying? At least 10 games.
Unknown texter, 7601.
I was sitting there going, this analysis ain't too bad, you know? And he's like, all right, time to be unrealistic.
Yeah, I'm a fan, bro.
Okay. So unknown texter 7601 says, thoughts on Nebraska reaching 10 wins. You think they can do it this year because you think there's going to be a complementary offense to that defense?
Yeah. And then there's special teams, right? Like, so if the special teams come and do what they do, right? Everybody take their 33 in the third, bro. I think we should be able to get it going. Like it's just inevitable. And two, I'm thankful that Thursday is a real test. Cincinnati, obviously, no one's projecting them to go to the playoff, but they're not a slouch. They've been there since way more recent than we have.
Right,
They've had success way more recent than we have. So we should get a good look. And they have a juggernaut in the middle of the defense. So the offensive line is going to get tested. I think what's his name? Justin Evans. He's a certified monster in my book. I've watched him evolve.
That's what we talked about. I mean, that's what we said yesterday, AD, where it was, think about some of the offensive linemen that we have we've barely even mentioned. Obviously, we've talked a little bit about Henry Lutovsky because he's been he was the representative at Big Ten Media Days and then obviously now a captain. But he's locked down that left guard position. And then at center, we have not said a single word about Justin Evans all offseason. Why? Because we just expected it to be taken care of, and it has been.
Isn't you guys, Jay, me and you being close to the same age, Nick, me and Jay saw stability for a number of years. We grew up with it. How comfortable does that make you feel to know for once we're not talking about the starting center?
Well, I think there's been years in the past. I don't think it changes anything. Here's why. Here's why I don't think it changes anything, and it's just something notable to bring up because you still want to see it. Like you still need to see it evolve, right? Because there's been years in the past where we haven't talked about guys, whether that's on the offensive line, whether that's at skill positions, whether it's been like, okay, yeah, you know what? We look at this and we analyze it from top to bottom, and we feel okay about it. But then once we get 3 or 4 or 5, 6 games into the season, it's a sample size, it ends up being on the wrong side of things. Right. And so even though, like, I still am going to be paying attention, our snaps an issue. How's the interior blocking, even at the guard position? Dana Holgorsen, he said it yesterday on during his press conference. He was talking about how, look, the interior line, the 3 positions in the middle, left guard, center, and right guard, they're set. They're set in stone. There's some uncertainty and curiosity about the tackle positions, but the other 3 spots on the offensive line are set. But just because they're set doesn't mean that they're going to be up to the standard. They just view it as. Now we have to see when the bullets are flying, how do they respond?
Jay, I would say this because, obviously you have for the first time in a long time, you have a stacked receiving corps. You have DeKeel, who's a proven receivers coach. It's not a knock on anybody who's private. It's just the truth. You have a proven receivers coach who's there.
Yes.
He's got experience.
Yes.
Dane Key's former coach at Kentucky.
Yeah.
What is those? So that part's good. So obviously Dylan has got some targets to throw to, some proven targets. Obviously, return of Ja'Cory Barney is huge as well. Yes. You got Clark, you got Smith, just to name a few of the guys. But I want to say this too, though. And Nick brought this up. These 2 numbers have got to change. 13 and 11. That was Raiola's touchdown to interception ratio.
Yeah.
That is a concern for mine.
He was a freshman.
Yes, he was a freshman. That's true. That was a concern of mine.
First time.
And he's got a different OC this year.
Yeah.
Throw that what I just completely said out. What is, if there's something that would say this concerns me about this team going in, what would that main concern be?
Ooh. I think if there's and now I'm putting my realistic hat back on. I'm not a fan anymore. Okay?
I'm not a fan anymore.
Now you know what I'm saying? I would say the thing, I don't want to call it a concern. I just would say the biggest question mark, because it's sight unseen, would be the defensive line. Because the scheme of a 3-3-5, it's mandatory that you have some type of, you got to have some action in the middle.
You got to have a dog.
You got to have some action because you only schematically you got 3 defensive linemen. So if you only got 3, they got to be really good. You know what I mean? And they have to be able to eat up blocks. If they can't eat up that, like what we just talked about, that interior, the center and 2 guards, if you can't have those 3 guys control those 3 guys, then you're going to have a problem stopping the ball.
Jay know his stuff, man.
So I'm just like,
when we were in church, he's back to devising plays. And
yeah. I'm just like,
but you're speaking truth,
man. I used to coach high school football.
Yes,
bro. Like,
you know,
man. Like, so, and I played defensive line. I was small, but I did what I think. My thing. So like, You got to be able to do that. And the only reason why I'm questioning these brothers is because I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
But as far as size and weight, they look like they can play the part. And two, I think what we will realize is how good Ty Robinson was. Like Ty Robinson is like you don't see too many. No disrespect, 6'5", 290 white boys with amazing feet.
No,
like,
and can run.
Never.
Fast.
That's unheard of. So we have to appreciate who Ty was, and then understand that we can get what Ty did for us done, but instead of it being with one guy, it might be with a couple guys.
By committee.
Yeah. So instead of it being like all those plays he had to play, then you might have a couple guys that take up those snaps.
I will say this before we go out. I like your assessment there. And I like the fact that this defense has the potential. I'm not saying they are. The potential, the offense, let me take that back. The offense has the potential to give the defense a breather.
Yeah.
Because they were put in horrible positions last year, horrible situations last year. So it'll be good to see some complimentary football. Before we let you go, Jay, there was a text on here and I loved it. It goes, IQ Crew, good morning. He goes, make it a thing on an occasional Heavenly Waffle Wednesday, join with an occasional One Potato Tuesday.
Ooh, that's what I'm saying. We'll have to talk, Joseph.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to
We're going to have to talk.
Folks, again, if you want to find out more about One Potato, go online on Facebook and look up One Potato.
Yes, sir. One Potato.
That's it.
And you'll find
on
it.
Facebook. You'll see it on there. Me and Nick, we're going to post more of it later on. Folks, we'll be right back with some history. It's Jay Shannon. We'll be right back.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been a trusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial to residential to agriculture storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post-frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Play ball! Haymarket Park is buzzing with excitement this summer. Grab your crew and get in on the fun. Be sure to catch all the daily specials and promotions this season, like Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, Souvenir Saturday, Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts all summer long. Don't miss out on the action as the Lincoln Salt Dogs take on their biggest rivals and knock the ball out of the park. Visit saltdogs.com and see this week's promotions and grab your tickets.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Nutrition Authority invites you to enjoy internet-crushing prices at the back-to-school blowout. We already offer better than internet pricing, but from Monday, August 25th through Saturday, August 30th, we're slashing them even deeper. The back-to-school blowout at Nutrition Authority. For location information, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O, sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
Now back to the drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Folks, we are back. Can't thank my little bro Jay Shannon enough from one.
No, we
potato.
cannot.
Oh man, Nick, I got half of it over there. And I told myself I'm just going to leave it alone, but I know I'm just going to keep nibbling over the next hour. But I got to save some and take it home as well. But man, Jay Shannon, appreciate you, love you, little bro. Again, that's one potato. You definitely want to check it out.
See, you have to worry about taking it home to your wife. Like I was able just to consume the whole thing. I don't have
Nick
to
was
worry
like,
about that.
This is gone.
Yeah,
this is gone.
I don't have to worry about taking it home to anybody.
Amazing grace, I tell you. How sweet the sound.
Oh, man.
Folks, we do got a full show. We appreciate Jay Shannon. And just getting his interpretation on it, too, because we're going to talk a lot more about that as well. Nick, for the history, I'm going to use, because we got how much time until break?
Yeah, about 3 minutes.
3 minutes. I'll just kind of give you the rundown, and then as we go throughout the day, like I said, we're just going to kind of hosh-mosh it today because there's so much to go over today as far as news. If you have not been paying attention, and if you have, just kind of let you know what's going on. TV blackout threat, and once again, the fans were the ones that are caught in the middle of this, Nick. Texas versus Ohio State, big story of the week. We might not even be able to watch it if you've got YouTube TV. Obviously, you have to go someplace else because Fox and YouTube are in a standoff right now. The deadline is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And here's what trips me out, Nick. They said to their subscribers, me and you, and to all the millions of others, hey, sorry, if it's off, we're going to give you $10 credit.
Is that what they said?
It's a $10 credit.
I didn't even
YouTube,
see that. I didn't even see that.
Or $19.99 a month for Fox News service. So it's like
okay, so I gotta buy Fox News. Hey, you can have Fox Business in case a Nebraska Bethune-Cookman game is on. I mean, like, no. I mean, here's the deal. I said it while you guys were greeting Joseph and stuff earlier while you were out of the studio. I never understand why things get to this point. Like, this is obviously you've known for weeks that this is going to be close to expiring.
That part.
Why is there just all of a sudden a sense of urgency 48 hours beforehand? And granted,
it's greed.
Here's the deal. They're going to settle it. It's all going to work out. There's way too much money on the table for both sides.
Okay, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Okay.
I'm going to read you this.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
YouTube says Fox is asking for more than others with similar content.
I bet they are.
Fox fires back and they're saying YouTube is abusing its size and won't play fair. Meanwhile, YouTube offers us a $10 credit if you lose your subscription. If you lose Fox, $10. That's like handing somebody a hot dog coupon at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So, Nick, I'm going to play devil's advocate. Let's say it's not resolved. What would be the potential fallout in your mind? Would they lose a lot of subscribers that would not come back and say, you know what?
No, I don't think so, because like they'll still be able to watch other games on other networks. Like this is a bigger deal. I mean, like, well, I'll take the $10 credit and be whatever, but it's going to then force people to get out of the house and like go watch it somewhere else. Like I'm not missing Texas and Ohio State. It's number 1 versus number 2. You're not missing that game.
You're fine. You'll go someplace.
You will find some place that has cable.
Yep.
You can go find some place that has I don't even care. Hulu Live. Hulu has live sports. We hear the commercials all the time.
We will find
you will find a spot. There will also be those psychopaths, and this is okay. There will also be those people that say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and buy 1 month of Hulu. Or there's gonna be a lot of free trials happening. Hey, 7-day free trial. Hey, Uncle Betty, Aunt Betty, have you used your 7-day free trial? You have? Okay, how about you, Uncle James? Jimmy? Hey, we just had a kid. Let's use him as a free trial.
Real quick right here, folks. We'll dabble on this tomorrow because we'll obviously be talking about tomorrow if it's not resolved today. But also, here's the translation. Both sides, they're saying they're protecting the customer. But we're the ones that are going to be paying the price for it, Nick. So do you buy that logic?
In terms of protecting the customer?
YouTube saying we're just protecting our customers. Fox saying we're just protecting our customers.
How are you protecting me? I buy the monthly. I spend the monthly package, and I should be getting Fox. This is a deal between them. They just need to. They'll figure it out. It feels like this is becoming more and more often, where right before a big season starts, whether it's the NFL or college football in most cases, somebody has a contract dispute with another TV company. And then it's like, woohoo, everybody solved it. Like they solved it. We're ready to go. We can watch Texas, Ohio State on Saturday.
You know, Nick, it seems to me.
I mean, imagine this. What if Nebraska's game on Thursday was on Fox instead of ESPN?
Don't speak such things.
I'm just saying.
Do not speak such things.
We would all be in limbo.
We would be in a bad situation, but you know what? We would find a place to find it.
Absolutely.
We would find a place to find that daggum game.
Those tickets to KC would spike.
Yes, they would. Folks, we are just all pawns in $1 billion chess match is what it is. Pawns in $1 billion chess match. When we come back, folks, we got sound bites from Holgorsen and Butler talking Husker football, and black shirts were awarded. And at the 10:30 hour halfway mark, we're going to talk about some Huskers who made the 53-man roster in the NFL as well, and which ones are searching for a new home. We'll be back. It's The Drive. 927 Ticket.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies with light wind. Afternoon high around 79. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and calm winds, the low around 58. And tomorrow, a slight chance of showers throughout the day. Otherwise, partly sunny skies with a light breeze and a high near 78. I'm meteorologist Kyle Fletcher for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships. One with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways. Tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert. Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back on this tremendous Tuesday. We hope your Tuesday is going well. If you're like Nick and myself, I keep saying tomorrow, thinking today is Wednesday. I have no idea, but excited to see it. Nick, we had black shirts were ordered yesterday. It's weird to look online, Nick, to get people's. I've come to the conclusion once again.
Okay.
Like 99.9% of the population has. You're never going to make everybody happy.
Certainly
Someone's
not.
always going to have something to complain about no matter what. If you give out the black shirts, they're pissed. If you don't give out the black shirts, they're pissed.
Are people mad about giving them out?
There were people on there saying, well, what back in the day, they used to give out 11. Well, back in the day, it's just like.
Gotcha.
Everybody runs things a little different. They're giving black shirts. To me, Nick, I'm just be honest. And folks, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm just going to be very blunt. I don't care.
Ooh.
Just win.
But tradition, AD.
I'm with tradition. But if you give them out now, if you give them out then, that's cool
I
with
agree.
me. That's
I
cool
agree.
with me. Just win. So often people focus on the non-essentials.
Well, I think a simple way to put it is.
I'm just like, folks, I never comment on that stuff. Nick.
Yeah.
I look through the comments and I just shake my head sometimes. And some of the people are so misinformed. It's laughable. And I'm just like, at the end of the day, they're all going to be wearing the same jersey when I get out there. Anyway, I understand tradition. I respect the heck out of tradition. But I'm like, I just don't buy into a lot of that stuff, from the, when it's handed out, the way it's handed out.
Yeah.
Just win.
I think so. So the 10 that received black shirts were Javen Wright, Sierra Wright. How about that? Javen and Sierra Wright, Marquise Buford, Malcolm Hartzog, Deshaun Singleton, Andrew Marshall. Man, you know what that is? A lot of defensive backs. Maybe we shouldn't feel good about them. Cam Lenhart, Deshaun McCullough, Elijah Judy, and Marquise Watson Trent. So those are your 10. Those are your 10 that got handed out yesterday. Here's what John Butler, before we dive a little bit deeper into this, here's what John Butler said about the black shirts yesterday in his press conference. The last one that we'll hear before game week.
That's going to happen sometime this week. I'm sure Coach Rule will announce that when he feels comfortable with doing that. But I can just remember last year. Again, it was a whirlwind for me being here and, kind of everything and how it happened. So I was just focused on coaching, right? And then one day, I think it was right around this time last year before the first game, those guys came out in the black jerseys. And I was like, man, that's pretty damn cool. Just like nobody really said anything to me about it. And, and I didn't know the history as far as like that they actually practice in the black jerseys. I apologize for my ignorance, but I knew of them. And I'm just out there getting ready for practice. I see the guys coming out. And I'm like, that's some cool stuff right there. So, obviously, it's something that, we're going to keep it pretty competitive, meaning we're not going to water it down and say, hey, well, this guy starts in this package and he plays here. Like it's going to be 11, maybe a 12th guy, depending on if he's really a key rotational starter for us to get a good feel on what that is and who they are. But like, it's also something that they may have a black shirt whenever Matt announces it, but it's not, they don't keep it for life. So it's a competitive thing. I think it's something you got to take pride in. But you also got to take pride in the fact that I've got to continue to earn this every day in practice and then every week on the field to make sure that I continue to be one of those black shirts that's held to that standard of playing with elite effort, a lion level physicality, executing with precision and making some plays. So that's going to be something we're constantly evaluating and holding them accountable for.
AD, do you like let me ask you this. Do you like the idea that they can get taken away, given back, taken away? It can be such a fluid process.
Yep.
Okay.
They'd get them taken back on Monday. If you had a piss poor practice, that jersey could be gone.
Yeah.
I know K-Dub, Kenny Wilhite, the older Husker bros, man. I would see dudes when they got their black shirts, they would be in tears.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, they would be in tears. Foreman, Farley can tell you the same thing. When you get those shirts, man, here's what I'm going to say, though, Nick. It's like this in a family, not all family business, of course, but that generation that made the business or created the wealth, the second generation saw them the blood, sweat, and tears.
Mm.
The third generation tends to not be as appreciative. And I'm not saying not appreciative.
Sure.
What I'm simply saying is they didn't see the sacrifice and struggle unless those stories are told over and over again to galvanize in them all the sweat, blood, and tears. You look at agriculture, perfect example here in Nebraska. Look at my in-laws' farm, my family's farm, not mine, but their family's farm. And you look at 100+ years they've had that. Well, Bart understands the sacrifice because my father-in-law told him. My father-in-law's dad, Grandpa Beatty, told him this, that, and so little Bart Jr. And little Preston, they understand the significance because it was passed down. What I'm simply saying is, if you don't pass down the significance and the importance, and I know this is, I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's important. When you don't have guys back there, and Rule's done a great job with that, better than probably any coach since Bo, is my opinion, that have come back and shared with these young men what this means. This is not just another curl jersey. This has got hundreds and hundreds of other guys who came before you who laid it on the line every practice, every rep, every day. So if they don't know the significance of it, it's just a jersey. But if they know the significance of it, that's a crest, like a family crest. That's a crest that they hold sacred. That's the thing I think that was missing in years past from the significance of the black shirts. I'm glad to see Rule restoring that and the significance of it. So yes, those jerseys can be taken if you are not playing to the standard of a black shirt.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of questions answered in these first 3 games, right? Like, I think that when we talk about expectations, when we talk about being able to analyze and really get an idea of how a certain unit is going to play, we might not have all of the answers by the end of the day on Thursday, right? Like we might have we might be able to draw conclusions on, okay, this unit's going to be a pretty strong part for Nebraska going forward. This one maybe needs some work as well, whatever we might be talking about. However, I think that through these first 3 games, we're going to be able to get a sample size of, okay, you know what? Guess what? They're more than likely things are going to go well and in Nebraska's favor these first 3 games. That's just looking at FPI, looking at what if Nebraska's favored. Nebraska's expected to win these first 3 games. When things go well, how do you respond?
Nick,
that's the other part of it, is because things are great right now, and we see all the social media videos and we see everything that Nebraska's doing behind closed doors. But when things are going well, and if there's a 3-0 record next to your name ahead of playing a big blue blood opponent like Michigan, when a lot of the college football eyes are going to be on you, how are you going to respond?
Nick, that's what I'm most excited to see. Nebraska's dealt with a lot of adversity. We've seen that. And not always handled it well. That's just obvious.
But I feel like a lot of it also, here's what's unfortunate. A lot of it's been inflicted on themselves.
Exactly.
Like they have adversity because of how they operate and how what they
lack
do.
of discipline.
It's less about everybody. This is like the okay, if we want an overarching like why Nebraska struggled the way they have, it's been because of Nebraska. Like, forget what everybody else has done to you. It's been your own issues, whether that's off field, on field, penalties, how you practice, the way you approach daily workouts. Like, it's been a Nebraska problem.
You know what galvanizes what you just said? When Cam Jurgensen, they were interviewing him about a month ago.
Mhm.
Remember, they interviewed him. They've said, now, of course, the Philadelphia Eagles. He said, "We found ways to lose."
Sure.
Nick, you just said the same thing, and it's the truth. It wasn't so much what the opponent was doing per se. It was the self-inflicted wounds that we cause ourselves, and all of that starts from a lack of discipline and concentration.
Yeah.
We have seen improvement. I honestly, now in my heart, just kind of like Jay said, in my heart, and this is realistic, I do think you're going to see a different Nebraska football team this year.
I do too.
How much, I don't know, but I do feel that you're going to see a different Nebraska football team.
Yeah.
Hence why, and this is just the truth, hence why Latofsky stands alone. Yeah, there's the or there. And Pritchett, I hope the young man gets together. There's too many penalties there. That cannot happen. And so it shows you, rule and say, now, obviously the bullets start flying, that we cannot continue to have inconsistencies like that on the field. You just can't. It kills
you're 100%. You're 100% right. I think, like, once again, this is how I stand. And I think it's hard maybe to operate this way in the current day of college football, and where you have NIL and you have revenue sharing, and guys are making well over 6 figures and things like that. Is you mentioned, like, we hope that Elijah Pritchett, the Alabama transfer, hope he gets together. This is going to come across as ruthless, but honestly, like, as a fan of Nebraska football, once again, I mean this in as least harsh of a way as possible. I really could care less if he gets it together. It's Nebraska's job, it's their staff's job to make sure that one guy is ready. Yeah. And if you are in
I don't
that,
think that's ruthless at all. You just tell it like it is.
If you are at that left tackle position, so we know the 3 that are on the depth chart, all of them have oars next to their name. We know the 3: Turner Corcoran. Well, in this order: Gunnar Gatula, Turner Corcoran, Elijah Pritchett. It is not only Donovan Raiola's job to make sure that they're ready, it's Matt Rule's job as well to make sure that they can find one guy, and then it's also somebody in that left tackle room, one of the players, to make sure just one guy on Thursday or on Saturdays, whatever day you're playing. It is your job to make sure that you're ready to go. And if you're not, then guess what? Yeah, maybe in practice and in day-to-day life, it is the offensive line coach, it's the player's job to be ready to go. But what about identifying talent in off season?
Yeah.
That's where it goes back to head coach, to general manager, to the position coach. It goes to all of those guys, because if you don't correctly identify somebody that can help you out on the field and be okay off the field for you, then that is where it hurts you, is on Saturdays on game day.
Dave from Renew brings in a NWA lyric: "Ruthless, my style as a juvenile, ran with the gang slang to me meanwhile, banking, specializing ganking." And that's what you meant, didn't you, Nick?
Yeah. Glad to see David's busy at work today.
Nick, to galvanize your point, though, man, when you mentioned the players, someone stepping up, and quite honestly, Nick, to your point, I don't have a problem with Latofsky having a a tight grip on that position.
No, not at all. You know why? Because it's like, for once, somebody took it.
Somebody took it. It's not just like, well, who's going to be out there?
Yeah, right.
You have somebody who's definitively ahead of everyone else that's head and shoulders above there, as it shows. And what I would hope to see, what I think we will start seeing too more of, we talk about that culture word again.
Sure.
Players hold each other accountable. You would hope, and I would assume that those guys, are holding him accountable as well, because here's the reality, Nick. This is a long, rough and tough Bumble season.
For sure.
And injuries happen quick, and Latovsky, unfortunately, has been a part of those before. So you've got to have everybody ready, but I have no problem with one person heads and shoulders above the rest of the guys.
My whole entire thing is this. Like, this is where we can think, as consumers of the sport, we can think more critically and understand that there's everything that we see on game day is a byproduct of something.
Oh, you better believe it.
Right? Like, everything that we see, whether the good and the bad, is a byproduct on something. Like, let's talk Jeff Sims real quick, right? Because somebody on the text line mentioned Sims, Eric Gilbert, Elijah Pritchett. There was a reason that they needed to transfer away. Like, that's a lot of speculation. I would also say this, though. Let's talk Jeff Sims real quick. That is an example of, and a byproduct of, misidentifying talent, going out and feeling like he was going to be capable of helping Nebraska. And then you wasted a very valuable roster spot on somebody that was not effective for you, right? And so, yeah, in the season, we can sit there and blame Marcus Satterfield, who was the offensive coordinator at the time. We can blame the offensive line for not giving him enough time. But what about the root of the problem? Is whose job is it on this staff to identify and bring in the correct talent?
Well, I think, Nick, it goes by what you said probably 3 months ago. That GM has got a lot of pressure on
1,000%.
When you read off all the different tasks that he or she may have available, not available, they're responsible for. Literally, man, they are in a situation where you can't miss.
100%.
Now, are you going to? Yes, you're going to.
But you have to hit more than you miss.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to hedge it. Like, you have to vet. And I love this old quote: "We don't rise to the level of our expectations; we fall to the level of our training." And we have seen that blueprint, unfortunately,
100%.
for Nebraska so many times where they fail to the level of training or practice habits. Because like you said, all of a sudden, that just didn't happen on game day all of a sudden. You've practiced those things. They've instilled in you, or they either was allowed or it was taught. And we know it wasn't being taught.
Absolutely.
We know it wasn't being taught.
Here's the thing, AD, like we talked about it, and I just mentioned, the sample size of 3 games, if you will, right? The Cincinnati, Akron, Houston Christian matchups. At the end of those 3 games, we're going to learn a lot about the byproducts of they brought in a lot, hiccups from the baked potato. We're going to learn a lot about the byproduct of, if you are a wide receiver and was brought in. Yeah, we might learn a little bit about Da'Keil Shorts, but also how about Da'Keil Shorts as an identifier of, this is somebody that can fit in our offense. If you're, Nebraska elected to, and it can also work the other way. Nebraska's staff elected to not bring in a running back. Do they have the guys in the room? Did they correctly identify their entire room as, this will work for us? We don't need to worry about going out and investing in another running back. And we believe in Emmett Johnson. We believe in Mekhi Nelson, maybe a healthy Quentin Ives. We don't need to go invest in a running back. It can work both ways to say they should have identified somebody, or they needed to identify somebody else.
Nick, I keep going back to those receivers. Obviously, I'm a little biased. I think you'll see habits changed out. I think that group was one of the ones that Dana, to my knowledge, Nick, I didn't hear him say anything about any other position group by name. He called the receivers out by name last year. By name, by group, by committee. Do you think you'll see a major change? I'm talking about not when they're catching the ball. I'm talking about when they're off, not play side.
100%. I have a lot of excitement around this wide receiver group. I do. I think I believe much more in Da'Keil Short's ability to coach the position than maybe the previous guys that were in that room. That was really fascinating when we heard Dana Holgorsen kind of call them out, because that was the first time where, okay, if he's saying that to the media and publicly, what's he saying to the leaders in that room behind closed doors, right? And so, and maybe it was nothing, but ultimately, I mean, I still go back to, we're going to learn a lot about the wide receiver position this year, because that is a position that this staff clearly focused on improving and bulking up and And when I say bulking up, I mean in terms of numbers, not physical size. But that's a position that they viewed as we need to get significantly better at if we want to do what we want to do on Saturdays and throughout the course of a season. Here is Dana Holgorsen about talking about confidence in Isaiah Hunter. Here is what he said about the Cal transfer, who was listed as a starter at one of the wide receiver positions on the depth chart.
Yeah, they ended up being
Okay, hold on.
Play that again.
Hold on.
Was that?
He said a lot of days.
Or was that?
No, that's him. That's a lot of days. Hold on.
Yeah, they ended up being exactly what we
Was
we
that
thought
5?
we were getting
To the
with
hip,
them.
the hip,
Okay,
the hip.
so and Isaiah went through like a week where he was, a little banged up. Yeah, kind of set him back a little bit, but has really came on here in the last week. I just see him as I just go back to watching the Cal video. I mean, the game day stuff was pretty good. I don't know what the practice stuff looked like, but the game day stuff was pretty good. And so when you put him in those positions to, make plays, when we're counting on, I feel very confident he'll be able to do that.
Yeah, so obviously, I mean, 3 of the big players in that wide receiver room for Nebraska is going to be Isaiah Hunter, obviously the transfer from Cal, in terms of an all-SEC wide receiver, and Dane Key, and then obviously Ja'Cory Barney as well. AD, it truly feels, and this is what I'll say, if Nebraska wins the toss on Thursday, I think that we see them, number one, receive. And I'm going to come back and clip this if this actually happens. I think we see Nebraska receive the kickoff, and I would not be surprised to see them take a shot first play specifically to Dane Key. I mean, can you imagine? Now, I remember last year, and this was under Marcus Satterfield, obviously, they took a shot with Isaiah Nair last year. I feel like they are at a point where they're going to come out. They're going to have 60,000 fans behind them. And they're going to come out, want the football, because the offense, I think, is going to be the stronger side of the ball but this season for Nebraska. And I think that they are going to take a shot to Dane Key.
I would have no problems with it.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, I would have no problems with it. And Nick, again, looking at this receivers room.
7-0 with 14 minutes and 36 seconds left.
There's so much talent and young talent in this room, with obviously Dane Key being the senior. Nick, he is the only senior in that room. Dane Key is the only senior in that room. And here's why. And like I said, and we talked about this a couple of days ago, him being named a captain, only being here less than a year.
You're right.
But when you look at what the writers in sports talk down there is, they hated to lose him. And Nick Vuko, who texted me yesterday, I thought that was a perfect analogy. That was how we felt when we lost our guy.
Yeah, I would Wan'Dale Robinson.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
I would even say that it would be worse than losing Wan'Dale. Wan'Dale, here's the you got to remember about Wan'Dale. He was so poorly mismanaged that there was a large contingent of us that said, "Oh, we can't blame him for moving on."
That was playing I-back.
Yeah, right, to a position that maybe would suit him better, and he ended up leading the SEC in receiving yards later that year. So it's almost like there was something there. Okay, time out. Can we talk about this real quick?
Think about that for a second.
Hold on. We have to talk about this conversation real quick, because did you see Scott Frost's comment? Because we only have about a minute left in this segment.
I don't want to talk about him.
Did you see the comment yesterday?
Yeah.
Talking about NIL, and he said, the nice thing about UCF is I don't have people in the back of my ear telling me who to play. The one of the best comebacks that I saw was somebody, and I can't remember it, and this was one time that I will shout out a fan account. I can't remember the fan account, but I remember I one of the best quote tweets of the day that I saw yesterday was, "Who in their right mind would tell you to play Wan'Dale Robinson at I-back?" And that's all I could think about yesterday, and I was laughing up and down. But which, by the way, UCF opens their season Thursday afternoon against Jacksonville State.
Yeah, I think there'll be some eyes tuned in.
I don't think Logan Smothers still plays there, but if he does, that'd be kind of
it'd be interesting.
Be real interesting.
I'm really excited for Dane Key, man. I'm just
for sure.
The film that I've seen on that kid, he's fluid, he's strong. His routes are crisp, and he blocks.
Yeah.
That because Nick, think about the Indiana game you and Jay went to. The piss poor performance on the perimeter.
I don't want. I mean, it was bad.
Piss poor performance. The 4 Ps. Piss poor performance.
It
on the
was.
perimeter.
It was a bad. It was bad. I mean, it was bad all around. The
All
defense was bad. The tackling was real bad. Your quarterback threw 3 interceptions that game against Indiana. I mean, it was a collective poop.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was bad. Big Ty on the text line. This is what I'm talking about. Envision this, Husker fans. If you're sitting at a cubicle, close your eyes. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes. Big Ty says this on the text line. Can you imagine that the play, 50-yard or more for a pass touchdown to Dane Key, the place will explode.
It would. Arrowhead would be it would blow up, just poof. But you know that, Nick, here's the thing though, and Big Ty, they have the potential to do that.
Well,
I'm not saying that's only Thursday, but I'm saying they have the capability to do that. If you look at Dane Key's tape and film, and then have the talent that we have here surrounded him, you know you have that threat. And we haven't had that threat since the last time. I think when Trey Palmer was here, that was the last time we've had. I'm not saying that was eons ago, but that was the last time we had a guy that could take it to the house at any given time.
Yeah, sad news today. Trey Palmer got waived by the Bucks.
Yes.
So he's looking for a new home. He'll find a new home.
He's definitely going to find a home.
He's got over 50 catches in his NFL career. But I think that, I mean, you're right, AD. They have the P word potential.
Need Dane Key to wake up pissed off like Trey did every Saturday.
Sure. Yeah. If that's what makes it. Yeah. I just think that once again, Nebraska, I think we'll see them come out and be quite aggressive offensively. Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick.
Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Man,
proper preparation
that might be
piss poor perimeter
performance. I cannot believe. I mean, that's what is that? 2, 4, 6 words in a row that start with a P. That's crazy. Big Ty also follows up and goes, or if it's an interception, it's here we go again. Don't even bring that into the ethos. Don't even bring that up. Hizzlebear says, let's go off of a slant route. Oh, how about this? Boat Anchor text in. How about Boat Anchor? We got to change your name on the text line because it's something.
Ryan Bader.
Yeah, but it's Boat Anchor. He wants to called Boat Anchor.
I like that.
He says, how about we try an onside kick to start the second half? I like the name better than that idea.
Anchor, we're not going to anchor our thoughts to that, and hopefully not our game plan to that either.
Folks,
Dang, we got more sound. We got plenty of sound bites too.
That's sick.
I like it. I like Boat Anchor. That might be one of the best.
There's a couple of these text line names that are, they're fine, right? Boat Anchor is a good one. Shout out to Boat Anchor.
Hizzlebear, you're not going to get me this time, buddy.
Yeah,
we're going to go to break.
AD's learning.
Hey,
now, if you would have texted that in at about 9:05 when AD was wired wall to wall, then we're on a different story. But we've been able to. He's sat down. He's taken a breath. He's decompressed. He's got a little loaded baked potato in him. We're good to go.
Oh man, 3:30 a.m. seems like it was hours ago.
Yeah.
Folks, we got some more sound bites, also some NFL action to discuss. It's the Drive 93.7 Ticket.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
Why are some people more successful? Is it talent and determination, or did they recognize an opportunity? Discover a career that lets you help families reach their financial goals as you build lasting professional relationships, one with unlimited income potential. From Modern Woodman, a leading fraternal financial services provider.
I'm Modern Woodman Regional Director Sean Erickson. Call me at 402-483-6515 to learn about career opportunities.
Modern Woodman of America. Touching lives, securing futures.
Imagine starting your day with a computer glitch that leaves you feeling stuck, frustrated, and unable to get your work done. You have 1,000,001 things to get done today, and waiting for the tech issue to solve itself isn't one of them. It's time to let Hamilton handle the tech so you don't have to. We help businesses across the state spend more time on what they do best and less time frustrated with office technology. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we're focused on providing custom solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Connect with us today at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevenson Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevenson Smith Construction slams expectations.
At Schwezo Construction, safety isn't just a policy, it's a promise. Build with us. Work safe, go home proud. We're hiring skilled craftsmen, laborers, concrete workers, and steel erectors who value quality work and a team that has your back, on and off the job site. If you're ready to be part of a company where your safety and success come first, visit Schwezo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com and apply today. Schwezo Construction, 40 years strong and still building the future.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Nutrition Authority invites you to enjoy internet-crushing prices at the back-to-school blowout. We already offer better than internet pricing, but from Monday, August 25th through Saturday, August 30th, we're slashing them even deeper. The back-to-school blowout at Nutrition Authority. For location information, check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at PAHLincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends. Nebraska football opens their season on Thursday, August 28th in Kansas City, and you can be a part of the best pregame tailgate party with Blur Events, live from Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals. Doors open 4 hours before kickoff with a live DJ promoting interactive competitions and giveaways, tailgate games like cornhole, flip cup, and beer pong, access to ballpark concessions, and available air conditioning. Book your tickets today at blurevents.com/Kansas City and hang with 93.7 The Ticket on the scene prior to Nebraska versus Cincinnati on August 28th.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainert, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is a terrific Tuesday, tremendous Tuesday. Proper practice prevents piss poor performance. I love it, man.
Somebody on the text line says, you want to see the crowd go ballistic, have Dylan show off those new wheels and take an option play 75 yards to the house.
I'd like that too. Anything Nebraska takes to the house, I would enjoy it. I don't care who it is going to the house with it. I'd like it. Nick, what else we have on there?
Oh, we got a lot. Let's dive into a little bit of player stuff.
You know, and as we do, before we do that, on Rule's house on this podcast, I was walking.
Did you listen to it all?
I'm almost done. I'm listening to him and John Gordon talk right now.
Gotcha.
That part of it. So I like how he said, because when our young punter,
Archie Wilson,
he had him stand up in front of the team. And because Archie, there were memes being made about it and things like, how fans can be cruel. And not I'm saying fans, but just people in general. Anyway, and the guys were saying, what did that mean to you? They were saying vulnerability. They were saying human. They were saying also, things just uplifting that young man. Because, Archie's a long way home. We all know what happened with that story. He broke down on the podium, missing home. It's a long way away. Coach Rule said, I failed Archie. He goes, I was so concerned and consumed with performance. He goes, I didn't say, Archie, how are you adjusting? And I thought that was very transparent, and also something that was that shows leadership when you're wrong, and say, you know what, I missed the boat on that. That was something my dad and Jay's dad, Superintendent Shannon, real leadership has no problems being corrected.
Yeah,
they have no problems with it. So I really appreciated that statement. But go ahead, brother.
Let's go Dylan Raiola first. What does a game week look like with Dana compared to last season? Here's what Dylan Raiola had to say.
Yeah, it's just a comfort level. I also think, being in my second year here, just a comfortability of knowing what to expect at a game, the flows of good, the flows of bad, of kind of keeping everything in the middle. So, I think everyone's comfortable. We put a lot of reps in, and we've done a lot of work, and now it's time to go out there and show people what we've been preparing for.
Here's what he said about what does Thursday look like for you this week.
Yeah, so I'm lucky my brother's got a bye this week, so my parents will be there Wednesday afternoon. So first, for a sense of comfort to have my family there, I'll be able to see them at the hotel. But no, nothing really changes. I'm not antsy. It's really the best thing is when you go downstairs and you get to be around your guys, and those guys bring true joy and true passion, and they motivate you every day in the off season. So why wouldn't they do it before a game? So yeah, everything's just throughout the day is just calculating how many snaps you're going to get, how many plays you're going to get, and how much times that that you can give 100% effort. So it's nothing different. It actually gives us more time to kind of solidify everything and kind of review what we need to review. But I know when the time that ball is kicked off, we'll be ready to go.
And then last, I want to play a wide receiver point of view. Here's Dane Key talking about what's the level of, or excuse me, let's do this one, developing the connection with Dylan Raiola. Here's Dane Key.
Yeah, I feel like, Ja'Cory's already got that with them. I think Ja'Cory, they played together last year. I think they lived with each other when they first got here. But, I did the same thing when I got here, just throwing a little bit extra after practice with Dylan, watching extra film with them. And also, I've been staying over at his house for the past couple of weeks, just staying over there. One, because, that's my dog at this point. But two, it's just the connection that we have already, just how much we built it. And, I like to chill with that guy.
So there you go.
Nick,
Thank
I just
you.
had something pulled up here and it's making me mad. I can't find it again. Give me 1 second, brother. Dane Key was reading some that. First of all, my computer's running slow for some reason. Nevertheless, he was a team captain also back at UK. You know what I'm saying? Back in Kentucky. He was a team captain there as well. Over 1,700 yards receiving career-wise there, 35 receptions. So it's like he just said simply, I'm just going to take my skills still set up north.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there was obviously different colored jersey, things of that nature, academic as well, all conference. The young man is very astute. It just seems like he's really mature. Nick, you're just being around him. Have you been in the same room with him before?
Here's the thing is Dane Key in his career, he had 37 catches his true freshman year, 42 his sophomore, 47 last year. He has 14 receiving touchdowns in his entire career, well over 1,000 receiving yards, well over 1,500 receiving yards in his career. But once again, this is a guy that's caught a lot of passes. When you add these numbers up, if we just go through it, what is that? 89, like 140 catches in his in his college career to this point. This is a high volume guy. And so it's not so much based on potential. It's more based on how Nebraska can get him the ball. How can they get him involved? Are they creative enough? And a big part of being able to create mismatches for a guy like Dane Key is the other guys in the room need to be active. They need to be mobile, right? So you need Ja'Cory Barney to still be a threat. You need an Isaiah Hunter to be somebody that the defense needs to honor, because if they are, and they have to deviate and assign attention to Ja'Cory and assign attention to Isaiah, not that they leave them uncovered, but if you have to be concerned yourself with 3 guys or even 2 guys on the field at once, it's going to allow for potential mismatches for guys like Dane Key, the same way that it could allow for a potential mismatch in favor of Ja'Cory Barney.
How big do you think it is, Nick, to where Da'Keil Shorts is a guy that that's who, most for the most part, that's coached him since he's been in college.
Yeah.
For him to make that move up north here to Nebraska as well,
when we
and to have your same coach with you.
That's the thing. When we talk terminology, there's hasn't been a beat skipped. The only thing that's different between those 2 guys right now is that you're playing in the Big Ten, and which doesn't change. Sure, the quarterback changes, but then the color of gear you're wearing changes. The terminology is the same. They're year after year, if Da'Keil Shorts was still at Kentucky, he might be saying a few different things than what he said last year at Kentucky, because coaches, just like players, and the understanding, the knowledge, the wherewithal, it all continues to evolve, and they all continue to learn and grow as coaches and things like that. So the terminology will always slightly change,
right.
But it's not a wholesale change because you have a new coach telling you things.
I know I've beat this is a dead horse, man, but I am so excited to see that receiving corps out there, dude. You got 6'3", 6'4", and Clark and Smith, 6'3.5" with Dane Key.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see what they do out there. And just their offensive line, Nick. I know we've talked about Latovsky and those guys enough, but a lot the past couple of days, but I don't think they've been talked about enough of just having that stability there. So to me, it's great. You got Raiola back, obviously. You love that. It's great. You got receivers corps. How comfortable are you with protection?
Well, let's hear what Dana Holgorsen had to say.
We haven't seen a play yet, so we don't know. But
let's see what Dana Holgorsen had to say. Do you see a 3-way tie at left tackle? Here's what Dana Holgorsen had to say.
I think it's taking advantage of your opportunity, but it's what that last play looked like. There's been times where it looks good, so they stay in there. There's been times where it doesn't look good, and they get replaced. And so I got a lot of confidence in Coach Raiola to be able to, he knows what he's looking for, and he knows what that's supposed to look like, and just as interested to see it as you guys are.
One thing I will say about Dana Holgorsen, and let us know on the text line 464-5685 if you like this. He allows his position coaches to make the decisions on a lot of the things. In terms of Dana Holgorsen just kind of let it slip there. He's like, I'm just as excited to see it play out as you guys are. I think Dana Holgorsen, I'm confident in saying this, he is pretty firm on the fact of he's going to allow Donovan Raiola to make the call on who's the starter at left tackle, who's the starter at right tackle, and he's going to trust him that he's going to put the right guy out there, and Dana Holgorsen is going to go work for him. Like he's going to go work for him. That's how it is. And then if Dana needs to have a conversation with Donovan of hey, we got to make a change. Can we get anybody better in there? Then that's the conversation that he has with his position coach. But Dana, it appears just through some of his answers and the way he's talked throughout the offseason, it appears that, he's very hands off. Hey, I'm going to allow my assistant coaches, my position coaches to do their job, make the personnel calls, and I'll work around them.
Nick, I love that approach. Coach Osborne was that way. He trusted Milt. The late Milt Tenniper, God rest his soul. He trusted Coach Young, God rest his soul. He trusted those guys, or else they wouldn't have brought him in.
Sure.
I like that fact. And again, we talked about Matt Campbell yesterday. At the end of that game, you remember he mentioned, he goes, you know what, we had to make some tough calls. He goes, but I trust those guys. We've been together a long time. Now, of course, Holgorsen have not been together a long time with Raiola. However, though, he must see things, and there's things Raiola displayed to where he's like, I trust who he's going to put out there. There were times where Coach Osborne would call a certain play. He wouldn't say, I want XY guy. Coach Brown would say, Reggie, Brendan, Abdul, Corey. He trusted his coaches enough. I called the play. You fill in the spot with the guy you think is most equipped for this play.
Yeah, I mean, here's the other side of it all. This is a big year for Donovan Raiola.
Yes, it is.
It's a massive year for Donovan Raiola because he's been here since 2022. He was the one holdover from the previous staff. I'm once again, it's not Donovan Raiola's job on the line. That's not what I'm getting at. What I am saying though is this is a big year because Nebraska now has the depth, and you can't, as we said earlier in the month, right? AD, we talked about it, how At some point, the time has to be now. The time has to be now. It can't keep being, hey, well, here's the reason why it should be next year. Here's the reason why next year is going to be better. Or here's the reason why give them 5 weeks of development and it's going to be better. No, the time at some point needs to be now. And it feels like for Nebraska's offensive line, that's this Thursday.
Nick, you said that perfectly again. You said it a few days ago, and you're spot on. I'm going to say this too. At the end of the day, your players are a reflection of you. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's why Coach Brown would not tolerate half-tail efforts. You would be benched in a heartbeat. So, again, it is a big year for Iowa and for all those coaches because your performance is a reflection of your coach.
There you go.
Folks, we come back. We got the AD attitude adjustment on this tremendous Tuesday. We'll be right back.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
If the power is out, traffic lights might be too. If you come across a dark intersection, treat it like a four-way stop. See more tips at les.com/safety.
The party is back on in Lincoln this fall, and there's no party like the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the whole Ticket crew for 2.5 hours of pregame coverage before every home and away game this football season as they get you ready for the game. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show at our downtown studio at 11th and O. Sponsored by Select Plumbing, Raising Cane's, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Currency, and the Kindler Hotel.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left it once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Play ball! Ready for summer fun and ballpark vibes? Bring your pack to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. From May through August, the Lincoln Salt Dogs will be playing and the park will be popping with all the food, drinks, and fun you need for the perfect night out. Grab your friends, family, and coworkers and make plans now. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets. Come on out to the park and unleash the fun.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Nick Sainer, sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, folks, we are back in the last segment for this terrific, tremendous Tuesday. I want to thank Jay Shannon again from One Potato. I mean, that was just absolutely awesome. I'm sitting here just content right now. Nick is as well. Nick, your belly still feel good, brother?
Yeah, it's smiling. It's smiling. I'm smiling. What a quick show. I mean, here's the thing.
Oh,
I mean, we have 2 shows left until it's go time.
That's it, man. 2 sleeps, 2 shows, and it's on and popping. Unknown texter 4275. What do you guys think of the score? Who will score the first touchdown Thursday night? I wouldn't doubt it if it was Isaiah Hunter with attention put towards Barney in Key. It's good. That's actually not a bad.
I think it's
assessment
Danke.
right there. I think it's Danke.
I think it's Danke.
Yeah. I don't care if it's
You go out and get this dude from Kentucky in the SEC, and you're gonna utilize him right off the bat.
A lot of the texts earlier were talking about too, just if they talking about the spat that's going on with Fox and YouTube, get an antenna. Back in the day, we used to do that, Nick, before your days, man. You'd get sometimes you could put a hanger on the back.
Get
of your
those
TV
rabbit
and
ears.
Yeah, rabbit ears, baby, rabbit ears. No, and do it that way.
They will figure it out. I'm sure they will. My thing here's the bigger issue of it all is Ohio State continuously gets frustrated that they have to play at 11 a.m. Central Time or noon Eastern, whatever you want to call it, the noon time slot. They continuously get frustrated that they have to play at that time slot for every single game other than the Michigan one. They embrace it when it's an 11 a.m. kickoff for the game between Ohio State and Michigan. But if it's any other big game for Ohio State, they get frustrated that they get slotted at 11. Well, guess what? It feels like this is more of an issue between Ohio. I mean, the whole stuff with Ohio State and banning and not banning Dave Portnoy, like all that stuff, it feels like this is a bigger issue between Ohio State and Fox, which is not a good thing because Ohio State, I mean, Fox is obviously in charge of all the revenue sharing. They are the biggest media partner of the Big Ten Conference. They always want to slot Ohio State games at 11 a.m. Central Time. And Ohio State continuously publicly outbursts and talks about how they hate playing at 11 a.m. when it's not the game against Michigan. It's just a very bizarre feeling right now between Ohio State and Fox more so. But then, yes, Fox and YouTube TV, they got to figure that out by 4 p.m. tomorrow.
I sure hope they do. It's going to be a major fiasco, I think, if they don't. I think both sides hope. I'm just going to say I hope. I don't think. I just hope.
They'll get it done.
I don't know,
think about the negative publicity.
The fallout would be bad.
Think about all the outcry, the pushback, the backlash that they'll get from the public if they aren't able to carry college football on Fox.
Yep, and you got the NFL season coming a week away from that aspect.
I mean, that's a horrible look. That's a horrible look for both sides.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one's not playing fair or which one. It doesn't matter about the bickering going on between the two. That is a horrible look for both sides.
Got to get it fixed. They got to get it fixed. 5 o'clock tomorrow, 4 o'clock Central, 5 p.m. Eastern is the deadline for that. So we'll see what happens, folks. The 80 attitude adjustment today is this: hug your mama, hug your papa, call grandma, call grandpa if you can. Today would be my mom's 82nd birthday. I'm just saying happy heavenly birthday to my mom. And I want to thank you, Nick, and all my good friends, the grief counselor at my church, because, Nick, this day prior to 2 years ago, I would have probably just drowned in it.
Yeah.
And just wanted to be numb and not think about it. But I'm able to celebrate her life by living mine to the fullest, man. So happy heavenly birthday to my mom. I love you. I miss you. If you got your mama out there, give her a hug, give her a call. We only get one mama, folks, but we only have 2 days left.
2 days left.
2 days left. We'll be back tomorrow, folks. Hang tight for the Adam Carricker Show. I think
That's
he's going to
correct.
be in. Absolutely. Stick close. Thank you so much.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but